So, and like we said at the beginning, so given that the antinatalist view isn't synonymous with pro-mortalism, so we're not saying, right, because everyone's suffering, everybody should kill themselves. What, I know this is going to be purely hypothetical, but what's the most desirable but realistic, so we have to sort of work within the constraints of realism, the most desirable and realistic path towards a sort of anti-natalist utopia? What's the best way to bringing about the end of the propagation of the species?
Well, again, I'd question the question, because I don't think there's going to be a utopia, and certainly not going to be one that's brought about by us. And I even think that trying to bring about a perceived utopia is going to be a bad thing. If you look at utopian ideals and the history of utopian ideals, they often cause more misery than they produce good. So I would be very, very reticent. In fact, more than reticent, I would oppose efforts to go out and actively prevent people using coercive state power from procreating. This is not going to end well if you do that. This is going to lead to bloodshed and unpleasantness, and so I'm pessimistic even about the ability to bring about a better state of affairs. I think a better state of affairs will eventually come about. In other words, there will be a time when there is no more sentient life on Earth, but that will not be as a result of our intentionally doing that. It may come as a result of our unintentionally doing it. It might be a side effect of some other stupid actions that we engage in. But I don't think we should be working towards utopia. I suppose what I would say to individuals is you can make decisions for yourself. Make them wisely. You can decide whether to procreate or not. You can decide whether you're going to be responsible for a new being that's going to suffer and die. And that is within your control and the control of your partner. Make that decision wisely.